What's up, guys? And so we got to talk about the breaking news that happened over the weekend, and that's when Kang, the Conqueror himself, Jonathan Majors, was apparently arrested and charged for assault or strangulation, much more. And now with this is like a big deal, especially with Marvel Studios, and even with Jonathan Majors arrested, this could cause the role of Kang, the Conqueror, to be recast as well. And so in this video, maybe we go over the official details and break down what happened and what caused Jonathan Majors to get arrested, and to talk about what it means for the future of the MCU, especially with Kang and the Conqueror. The characters are going to be recast as well. But if you're new to the channel and you don't like this, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell, and so we on videos in the future. So and let's get into it. And now, but before I move on, and this channel is not for political stuff, especially with this involving Jonathan Majors, Kang and the Conqueror, and for what this means for the future of the MCU, and if the characters will get recasted or not. And so, with the official details on how Jonathan Majors got arrested, is that with the victim that he assaulted was his girlfriend, and that he strangled her and assaulted her, and then with the victim that reported right to the police, and then I caused Jonathan Majors to get arrested, and with the victim that caused severe injuries to her head and neck, was taken straight to the hospital, and even with the Jonathan Majors letter that came out and said that Jonathan Majors isn't that he did another wrong, but it's like it isn't until proven guilty, and like that being said, it's that like he did nothing wrong. And they want to say that this incident came about because of the woman was having an emotional crisis, and like the NYPD was required to arrest Jonathan Majors, and they expect the charges to be dropping soon. And now with this is like a big deal, considering the fact that with Jonathan Majors that had two big movies that were a success with Ant-Man Quantumania and Creed 3, and like even with a career over at Marvel Studios. And even for what this means for Kang the Conqueror and in the MCU, and if the characters are going to be recasted, like I mean, I think like it's going to be a recast, but we're not sure. And also concerning the fact that other people that have come out about with Jonathan Majors getting arrested, as reported on his abusive behavior before in the past, and there's like a big deal with Jonathan Majors that assaulted someone, and now that victim is in a hospital with Jonathan Majors, who is like for now it isn't, but it's innocent until proven guilty. But it's like a big deal, and even with this could put the future of the MCU and even the future of Kang at stake. And to add on to the top list with Majors, who's now arrested, now this could lead towards a big deal, especially for the studio, and even with the future of Kang and the MCU, and if the characters are going to get recasted, and even with the Majors, who is Kang, is going to be will play like the next big bad for the next two phases of the Multiverse Saga, for phase 5 and 6, and even like it's going to lead towards like a bit like risk, especially with Marvel Studios is now gonna notice this with like the main star, then their main big bad villain, like Majors, who's out arrested. And now even with this comparing to the Ezra Miller's situation that happened like a last year with him arrested, with I think with the Warner Brothers, like they completely ignored the whole situation, or trying to keep Ezra out of trouble. But like I think that this isn't like comparing to die, and even with a Marvel Studios like looking at Majors like getting arrested, and now this could cause the character to be recasted. And yeah, with all this, I think this is like a big deal, especially with Jonathan Majors, who's now arrested. And now this is not going to be a good look for Marvel Studios, because with their big bad Kang, who is Jonathan Majors, who's now arrested, and now this could mean and lead towards a recasting of the character. But I don't think that they could ever recast Kang, because I love Jonathan Majors as Kang in the Loki series and in Ant-Man Quantumania. me, especially as we're gonna see him in Loki season 2, and even with Jonathan Majors featured in the MCU, especially as Kang for the Multiverse Saga, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see for more details to come out. In the sense that this is like still an investigation, and I think we should wait and see for more details to come as well. And this is just the beginning of it, as well as we get more in the next couple of days as well. And so that's gonna be for the first video. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. What your thoughts on Jonathan Majors, who's arrested, and do you think it should recast the character of Kang, and much more in between? Let me know in the comments down below. We can get this video a like and subscribe to turn on that notification about future videos, and live updates. Always follow me on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.